Hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today we have got my match preview for Doncaster Rovers versus Northampton Town, so let's get into it. So as per usual, when I'm not at a game I'll do a match preview instead. So I'm on holiday in Corfu. It's currently Wednesday and we're going tomorrow on Thursday, coming back Sunday, so I won't be here for the match, but I will be watching with a pint and the sun, fingers crossed, in the hotel in Corfu. It's weird, last week was the first match of the season I have missed, and now I'm missing two in 2 weeks, which feels weird, but it is what it is. But anyway, let's get started, starting with Doncaster Rovers. So somehow Doncaster Rovers are still sitting in 10th place out of 24 teams in League One. So far we have had 5 wins, 2 draws and 5 defeats this season. So in our last game, of course, it was a bit of a hammering, a 4-0 loss to Leyton Orient. We were in it for the first 90 seconds, to be fair, but then it just fell apart, to be honest with you, which means we're now winless in 5 games in the league, of which we have lost 4 of. And yeah, it's not been good at the minute, really not been good. And that, you know, that beating were, yeah, it were a bad one. I picked a good one to miss, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, you know, all that way down to London for a lot, you know, a lot of fans, expensive one as well, even when you've had, especially when you've had Tottenham and Luton in the same week, just, you know, a few weeks before that as well. Reading coming up at the end of the month. You know, it all adds up, hence why, you know, I decided not to go save a bit of money, because I'd just done that. I've got Reading coming up, but yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't watched any of it back, but yeah, it sounds like we're in absolute shambles, and we've got to do better. We've got to start, you know, performing better, and, you know, McCann has been a bit too loyal to a few players, so it sounds like there's going to be changes. It's going to be interesting who that is. Obviously, there's been some criticism on Molyneux. Is he going to be in at the starting lineup? Is it going to be Middleton and Gibson on the wings? McGrath as well, is he going to keep his place? And is Lowstala going to be back in the goal? There's going to be a lot of questions that needs answering, and like I say, hopefully they can put right the last few games this coming Saturday and get a result. And as for the visitors, Northampton Town, they're currently sitting in 14th place at 24 with 4 wins, 2 draws and 5 defeats so far this season. And in their last game, they had a 2-1 home loss to Rotherham United. So the form, there's not really any consistency to perform at the minute. In the last 3, they've won 1, lost 1 and drawn 1. And, you know, it's kind of a similar pattern throughout the rest of the season. So a bit consistently inconsistent. They had a really good spell, you know, not that long ago, where they had 3 wins in a row. We were looking, you know, like potentially pushing the playoffs. But, you know, that has slowed down a bit of late. But, you know, doing well. I'd say they probably are performing above expectation at the minute. A lot of people, including myself, did have them to get relegated. And I know it, you know, it's October, still early doors, but, you know, they've performed pretty well, to be fair. And, you know, Kevin Nolan's made them not an easy outfit to play against, and I'm sure that's going to be the case on Saturday. Like I say, I'm expecting a tough game here, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they bring. So in terms of my prediction for this game, it's a tough one to call. Looking on paper, this should be a game we should look at as, you know, getting back on track, getting that first win in 6 games. But, you know, Northampton's not going to be any pushovers. You know, they've been hard to beat this season. They've been solid. They've, you know, upset a lot of big teams, and it's not going to be easy for us. But I do think we're going to get back on track. I think McCann's going to make changes. I think probably some strong words have been said as well. And yeah, I'm going to go for us to get back on track here, but it's not going to be easy. I'm going to go 2-0. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Rovers, but like I say, that's not going to be an easy 2-0. Northampton's going to make it tough, but I do think we are going to get back on track. So anyway, that concludes my pre-match thoughts then. So let me know your score prediction in the comments as well. Northampton fans, obviously, I'm looking at this from an outsider. Let me know a bit more about your team if you're watching this down in the comments. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on this game coming up. Same with Rovers fans as well. So yeah, gutted to be missing, especially a home game as well. But you know, there's no can be done about it, and I'll be back for the next game. So anyway, in terms of this video, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you very much for watching. If you're on it, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 3,000 subs now, and please like this video as well. Let's aim for 50 likes on this one, and like I said, comment your thoughts on this match below and what your score prediction is. And finally, please remember to follow my social media at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much everything. You might see some holiday content on there as well, you never know. So anyway, the next match on the channel is going to be on next Tuesday, where we have got Sleaford Town versus Retford United, before we get back on track with the Rovers at the weekend. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.